Alright, welcome back to another YouTube tutorial on Minecraft modding using Blockly, and today we are going to talk all about the basic concepts around functions, why you should use functions, what is a function in the context of programming, and why they are so beneficial. So let's go ahead and jump right in here to our Integrated Development Environment, or IDE for short. And a function, in its most basic term and understanding, is a container for code or a container for a program. And oftentimes when I'm teaching about functions, I kind of call it like a miniature program inside of your entire program or mod. And in this case, our applications are mods, and the functions are the miniature programs that make up our mod. Now, sometimes you may only have one function, like we'll see in this video, but oftentimes in programming, you will have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of functions defining a whole bunch of different features and attributes and all this other stuff. And it's very important that you practice early on before you get to that level of just having things be organized, having things be usable, and just make sense, because later down the line, when things get more complicated, you're going to be glad that you practice those programming fundamentals. So let's go ahead and look at a function here. A function in Blockly is this right here. It's this block. Now, you'll have multiple different things here. You don't have to worry so much about all of that for right now. Just go ahead and use the main function block here. And here you can click in and name it main. Now, in every programming language, or in very, very many of them, you always want to run your program through a main function or a main class. And this is because, for organization's sake, you know where everything is going through and you know where everything is routed to, so that when you run your program, it's much easier to debug, right? So that's why even in Blockly here, they don't even allow you to mod something, or it won't do anything unless it is named main, which is a very, very smart and creative idea. Now, here is our main function here. I can have also multiple other functions, and I can name these different things like name, date, and I can call these functions to run into my main function like so. And this is an example of a function call. I would do a whole video on this, but I just wanted to show you that basic concept now. But this is, again, the whole idea that you have a main program or a main function, and you can have other smaller functions or smaller programs integrate into that main program. So let's go ahead and create a mod here. Again, you always need a main program, and this is where you will write in or code your mod. So let's say I want to create a mod that says, "Hello world, how are you? My name is Anthony." Let's go ahead and look at that using functions. If I don't have a function here and I try and do that, I'm going to run into some trouble here, because my code editor is not going to understand where this is being mapped to. It understands that this exists, right? But it doesn't understand what this is sending to or where this is supposed to be mapped to. So it's very important that you always, again, have everything underneath your main function, just like so. Now, whenever you're performing the send message method, that method will require two arguments. Those two arguments are going to be your string argument, which is right here, and the player you would like to send it to, which will be right there. Let's go ahead and grab our string argument and plop it right in here for these three things. And then let's grab our player argument and drag it in here. So this will send whatever message I type into the string argument and send it to me, the player argument. So let's go ahead and type in here the messages I want to send. So hello world, then here, how are you, question mark, and then my name is Anthony. And just like that, I have a nice little function here storing my program to be used, right? And this is a great example of how you can use functions and how I have everything running through my main function. So if I want to go ahead and load this into Minecraft, you're just going to click the mod button here. This will then create the mod. The mod number is 34. I come back in here, I click 9, get rid of my last mod, and find 34, which is right here. Drag it in, click 1, and run it, and there is my mod inside of Minecraft. So there's a nice little introduction into the basics of functions. Again, we will cover this way more in detail and talk a whole lot more about this. But I just wanted to show you where the function block is, which is right here, and how you drag things in so they snap into the function block. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you in the next one.